pole on the 67 to his outside. It's Jay Moulton in the 10. Row number 2 to the inside. The CNL Auto Wreckers 91. Olivier Larac got a Port Colborne to his outside. Go fast. He pulled the Beansville Fish and Chips Special, the 11 out of Thorold. Row number 3 to the inside. The Racing Surfer Dude, Evan Curtis out of Port Colborne in the 3C. His outside. Fellow resident of Port Colborne in the 4C machine. That will be Leroy Buscombe. Next row back. Mike Sarantakis, the 6X Lampman Salvage Ride. His outside should be the 72, Dave Hoyle out of Port Colborne. Next row back, Brandon Duciani, the 79, Patrick Abramson, the Gales Auto Aftermarket, 11P out of Hagersville. Kyle Haynes out of Caledon in the 22, John Lubeck, the 14. Cole Hardy, the 7C, Rob Sauter, the 4S, Fabio Oliveri in the 16, Sam Iftati, the 38 Special, Racing Jason Coutu in the 4, Kenny Hare, the 5K, and Teeples Woman at the rear of the field in the Chevette. Green flags in the air, 15 laps, mini stock racing at Humberstone. This is gonna be wild as they head into turns number 1 and 2 for the first time. Jay Moulton up front, the big guy. Dave Small in the 2 spot. Teeple up the 3rd in the 11. Here comes Leroy Buscombe in the 4C right now. The Mustangs are trying to take it home, but it's that V-dub of Jay Moulton trying to sweep the weekends. He scored the win last night over at Merrittville.
Yeah, Moulton fluidly flows to the front of this field right now. And the big guy Dave Small, who's been driving this car on Sunday nights while the Rebel Chris Lasky's competed Saturdays at Merrittville. But right now, the battle for that 3rd spot between Teeple and the 4C of Leroy Buscombe as they battle. Now Buscombe takes over the 3rd spot. And the battle right now continues also with Olivier Larac and Kyle Haynes, along with Mike Sarantakis, as they'll be pulling up on the 914. The 419 of Teeple's Woman very shortly in a matter of a lap or 2. But right now, Moulton doing his best to hold off the big guy Dave Small with Leroy Buscombe in that 3rd slot.
Here comes the big guy looking underneath Moulton. They'll make contact. Here comes Buscombe hard charging on the outside. Buscombe takes the 2 spot away, and now Buscombe's going to be held in the pick. And so is Dave Small. That's the opening that Jay Moulton needed. Moulton regains the lead down the back straightaway. Dave Small 2nd, Leroy Buscombe 3rd, Kyle Haynes up to 4th in the 22 now. The defending track champion said he wants to grace victory lane tonight, and right now the defending track champ sits 4th as Teeples Woman's getting passed by everybody. They went 4 wide and going down into turn 1. Wild and Woolley here in the Costco Haulage mini stocks. They are straightening out. Hang on, Patrick Abramson. He gets turned down the back straightaway. Rob Sauter gets collected. He'll straighten out. Everybody survives that one. We will go yellow, yellow, yellow here on lap number 6. What a save by the field of mini stocks. Rob Sauter and Patrick Abramson made contact on the exit of turn 2. And Abramson went around in a ring. And that was about to be, as Kenny Hangour would say, Calamity Corner. Or I would say that would have been a parking lot. Restart green with 6 down, 9 to go. Green flag goes back in the air. Abramson returns to the speedway. Lone Mopar in a world of Mustangs and V-dubs. Here comes the big guy. He will take over the race lead. Jay Moulton gets turned. Watch out in the pits. Wow, Jay Moulton. All of a sudden, the car just turned right after contact with the Leroy Buscombe machine. Jay Moulton returning to the speedway. He just went from the penthouse to the outhouse.
And coming through turns 3 and 4, this will be halfway. 8 down, 7 to go for the big guy, Dave Small. The Rectangle Auto Supply number 67 from right here in Port Colborne is the Leroy Buscombe now battling and now moving up into that 3rd spot. It is Kyle Haynes, their defending points champion, but making a quick charge now. That's Brandon Aduciani in that Joe Sirianni sponsored Real D number 79 from Welland. And Evan Curtis getting a little bit high on the outside, but track definitely widening out now as they're starting to make a couple extra lanes here at the Speedway. But about a little bit of contact between Buscom and Haynes now. They both sorted out. Look, some smoke coming out of the. Whoa, we got a broken axle off of the Leroy Buscom car after contact with Kyle Haynes. So major damage on the 4C of Leroy Buscom.
Leroy Buscom just realized that his whole entire rear axle came clean off underneath the car. The V-dubs are a front-wheel drive car, and I don't think Leroy wants to drive it with only 2 wheels.
No, rough night as he was relegated to a different car last night.
The V-dub gang's going to have a busy week this week, getting that 4C back together again. CAA figured out a way to hook the axle up and just get the axle back to the pits. Fran, I think you're going to need a little more than 200-mile-an-hour tape and bail bond to get that axle back underneath the 4C of Buscom. I think he's done for the night.
Without a doubt, they're going to have some major work this week.
The headers must have caught fire on the 11 right, 'cause that thing just went up in a whole fume of smoke.